That's on your phone, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do this shit all the time. So, how you doing, my beautiful lady?
I'm all good. Just enjoying a Saturday evening here. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock here. It
Mm-hmm.
boring afternoon for me and stuff. I was on vacation for my vanilla job this
Oh,
week.
that's nice.
Yeah, so I was able to sit back and relax my mind and my body for everything and stuff. So,
That's always fun.
yes, and how have your week been and your weekend so far?
It's been all right. It's been a bit busy, but overall it was good.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And how's the Cameron doing the work? 'Cause it been like I think almost a year. It been close to a year. I think almost since we last talked. Been a
Is
minute.
it?
Yes, it's been a minute. Because I don't
Mm,
think we talked at the beginning of the year.
I can't remember, to be honest.
See, that's why I told you it's been a long time.
I don't know. It feels like time is passing by really fast, like really fast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, cause it just like it just felt like it was just January 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it just been crazy. So how's Romania? How's the cam world treating you? What's been
Well,
going on?
Romania is good because good weather is coming. It's getting to be nice and warm outside, so it's always, it gives you such a good feeling when it's better than cold and raining or snowing or whatever.
Mhm.
The cam world is, as you know, sometimes good, sometimes not that good, but
Yeah.
it is what it is, and we take every day as it comes and we make the best of it.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So shoot. So what is there to do during the summer in Romania before I go into my particulars?
Oh,
I
there
love. I just love taking a tour. You know. Audio, visual wise with this sexy lady. Go ahead.
well, there are plenty of things to do in this country. There are lots of history in here. So, visiting Dracula's castle, there you go. You can see that. You can visit the heaviest building in the world. It's the largest building in Europe and second after Pentagon, but it's
Mm-hmm.
heavier than Pentagon, so it's the heaviest building. Um, you can go to the seaside, you can go to the mountains, you can do whatever you feel like. We have it.
See, and with that being said, people, welcome to the Smokers Lounge International Edition.
That's right, international, overseas.
Overseas, and I'm your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Chef, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what to do. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. You know what it is about the sponsors, lsworld.com, excitebunny.com, RodSizzleMagazine.com, and the award-winning, award-nominated, y'all know who it is, BlushRocker.com. We're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. And go over to shopgwdistrict.com and buy yourself some nice products. Also, go over to fullyswapradio.com 4 days a week in the mornings, where you can listen to me chop it up with the industry's greatest and brightest talents as we give you that real smoke about the industry itself. Also, check me out on skyhawkafterdarktv.com as well as the BGP LLC app. Now, as you can hear the accent, the sexy voice, and if you have followed her, and you have been a smoker from day one, you know who this sexy, big booty, thick, gorgeous, curvaceous woman from Romania is. The one, the only, the legendary Sweetheart Mia. Say hello to the smokers.
Hello, hello. Wow, legendary, really.
Yes, you
That-
is, man, because you've been, for the people that have been following, they know you've been doing this for a minute.
well, next on the 1st of June, it will be 10 years.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And see, people, you don't survive 10 years in this shit doing what you do by happenstance. That means you have to be good at what you do. You have a good foundation. You have a good work ethic and the whole nine. And it doesn't hurt that she's fine as shit and thick to the motherfucker.
I think first of all you have to love what you do. If you love
Yeah.
what you do, you'll make it in this industry. If you do it for the sole purpose of I'm gonna make money, that's not gonna help you. You
And
know?
see, yeah. And see, the thing of it is that she's an example of she has not done no boy girl content in the 10 years that she's been doing this.
Nope.
Period. And you have a lot of females that try to do the fetish and do the webcam, but they don't achieve that. What do you contribute to you not being able to drift into that? To
I
where, go ahead.
I think a lot of people still enjoy just my solo content.
Mhm.
I think people still enjoy just seeing me have fun on camera, and it's because people still enjoy what they see without needing to have a
Mhm.
male figure around me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And if the moment that people will not like what I do and they will say, "Oh, we're bored of you," that's it.
Mhm.
Then that's it. I'll stop doing it.
But they ain't been bored with your ass for 10 years. So think about it, 10 years. There's some girls that don't last 3 months. You done lasted 10 years doing this. You feel me? You had shot with Score Magazine.
Yeah.
It's period. It's like you basically revolutionized you and Roxanne Miller, to me, kind of epitomize cam girl. What it means
Oh,
to see that. You feel me? Because y'all don't do boy girl content.
no.
Y'all might collaborate with other girls or what have, but y'all don't do boy girl content. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and to survive 10 years without doing it, without even attempting it,
Rox is
period.
even more than me. She's 13 years into this.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, your fans are not trying to push you into it. That's the upper kicker.
Um, the people that I know for a long time, and they would never, they would always just accept my decisions. But
Mhm.
I do see a lot of comments on sites that steal my content where people are like, "Oh, when is she going to do boy girl blah blah blah." And actually once I made an account on one of these sites and I answered the guy's comment and I said, "Well, I will never do it." And the guy commented back and he's like, "Yeah, for sure, your sweetheart Mia, sure she's here commenting on my uh post." I'm like, "Yep, okay, you don't believe it's me, but I'm telling you now, it's not gonna happen."
Wait a second. He didn't believe it was you.
No, 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 he didn't believe. He said like, "Yeah, for sure, your sweetheart Mia, and you're here commenting on my post."
Thought
I'm
you was a
like,
bot.
"Okay,
He thought you was a bot.
yes, yes, probably." But I was like, "Okay, you don't have to believe me, but you'll see in time that what
Mhm.
I say it actually goes."
Yeah, because to me it's like one, in order to achieve that, is that one, the quality of what you're doing has to be real good. And then two, also with you, like I said, your movements, the way that you do your Twitter page, all this, you do this more as a pinup than that of a sex worker. You get what I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like what they call it, bourgeois. You
Yeah.
do it in a bourgeois type situation, period. So it's kind of like, when you go through your picture stuff, what do you look at to be like, okay, I'm gonna post this one for this, post this one for this, and this, because it's kind of like you know how to pick the right pictures to
You
promote
know,
the right thing. You get what I'm saying?
it's very funny because I usually do not pick pictures. I take a set of maybe 10 pictures and I post all of them the way they are.
Mhm.
I do minimum filtering on my pictures, maybe changing the colors a bit to look more bright or whatever. The colors on me, like if I wear something pink to look, that pink to really stand out or things like that. But I don't really spend a lot of time like, oh, is this picture all right? Should I post this? No, I'm gonna. I don't know. It's a lot of people just enjoy the fact that my content is still a bit homemade kind
Mhm.
of content. I do not make, I like any time I film a video, I don't edit it. Usually if I have a video that is 10, 15, 20 minutes to make, I film everything in one take and that's it. I don't first of all because I don't know how to edit. I tried to learn it and it was a lot for
It was
my
too much.
brain.
Trust me. Talking to a dude that got to edit podcasts from porn. I ain't even gonna front.
Mm,
They running neck and neck on how hard it is to edit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can imagine it's hard because I tried it and I just failed completely. So for me, like my videos are not edited because I don't know how to.
Mhm.
Um, and that's it. Everything is extremely homemade with me, and people still like it. So I guess it's okay. I love to watch some other girls' videos when they do everything like a super production and it comes out so beautifully. Like their videos are, I don't know, worth putting it on the cinema.
Mhm.
And I appreciate the quality of the videos that some girls make. But I just like, I'm not able to do that because I don't know how to do that. So I just stick to what I know.
Well, shit. What you know has been working for 10 years, and you've been making a living at it for 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So shoot. So have you done any more work with Score or any of the companies since we
I
last talked?
just uh, I just filmed like 2 weeks ago, I think, for divinebreasts.com. And we have some projects coming up for Melon Juggler, me, Roxanne Miller, and Erin Star.
Mm. See, so you just revolutionized the big titty market because not because it's kind of like because it's like with Divine Breast. When you say Divine Breast, it's been a long time since I heard their name or what have you, as well as drilling. People don't realize that what we might not see popping we might not see in the United States might be popping overseas. Um, it's kind of like because you don't hear about you know Melon Jugglers or Divine Breast, but I think it's like it's real strong over there overseas for the most part, ain't it?
A Melon Juggler is very, very popular for some reason in Holland a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think guys there just really enjoy girls with big boobs, I guess.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, he is extremely popular in Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then Divine Breast has another site that is mainly on big booties as well. It's called um, Big Butt Bounce Twerk. Big Butt
Mm-hmm.
Bounce Twerk. I was trying to remember it.
Big bounce,
Um,
bounce
but
twerk.
it has only like really, really nice girls with really nice booties there. So,
I know
um,
you got to be on that. I know you got to be on that one too, because you got a
yes,
nice
yes,
ass.
yes, I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
film
yeah.
for
I knew
that.
he gonna have you on that because you're a rarity. You're a unicorn. You have both ass and titties.
I'm a unicorn. Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
because but not because like it in the category. Cause of course they're gonna throw you the BBW category. Usually they either top heavy or they bottom heavy. It's very rare you see them where they both
No, there are a lot of girls that have both.
shoot. But I mean, well now I got that. I'm talking about where I gave it the game.
Ha ha ha. I mean, come on, Maria Moore.
Yeah. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm talking
She
about
has really nice body altogether, Maria Moore.
but,
She has a nice bum. She has nice boobies, beautiful face.
true, 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 true. Cause
And
shoot,
Samantha Anderson, the same. She has a nice ass. She has nice boobs, beautiful face. So,
but
see,
it's kind
there
of like,
are.
it's like it's that. How can I put this? It's the Instagram big girl versus the regular big girl. That's what I mean.
I
Yeah,
get
because
it.
it's like don't get it twisted. um, yeah, within the porn world, because the trend is if there's gonna be a BBW, she gotta be very curvaceous.
Yes.
Um, for the most part, she got to have the lady lumps. So it's, but usually sometimes like with you, you have like what size is your breast?
It's a 40K.
Yeah, see that what I'm saying. You one of them females that could sit there be in a big titty magazine and a big booty
Mm-hmm.
magazine at the same time. See, some of them girls they might have a D, but a D
Mm.
may not qualify for a big titty mag. You feel me?
Yes.
You know,
I
period.
get what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, and then like I said too, also the outfits that you pick, like the jean shorts and stuff like that. It's kind of like you understand your curves, and a lot of times, BBWs don't pick the right outfit to accent their curves. Period. Like like with you when you look at stuff like. What do you take into account when you're gonna wear them? I know there's some stuff you look at, you be like, no, I'm not wearing that shit.
The smaller and the tighter, the better.
Mm,
The idea is that I think a lot of girls that are big need to first of all just
mm,
get used to their bodies and love their bodies and start learning what looks good and sexy and go with that. A lot of and that's me included. It's not like I love my body so much every day. I have days where I'm like, ugh, but you just have to learn how to love yourself the way you are and learn what looks good and what doesn't look good on your body. I mean, don't imagine that I would go on the street with those cut up jeans shorts that you see me online,
uh,
because no, I can't.
yeah, you told you be a little bit more regular when you out, a little more covered up.
Yes. I don't want everybody to look at me.
So because now I know one thing, no matter what part of the industry, because one of the things that's been going on over here, and I like hearing the other side of the pond perspective and their experiences, is you have the creeps, guys that shouldn't be in our industry that do bullshit, whether it's from the sexual assault to just being a complete asshole and a dick and stuff. Have you ran into that in your career? And when that happened, how did you handle it? And is that an occurrence that happens on that side in your side of the world of the business?
You mean if I got harassed on the streets?
Well, I mean that, or like for example, like we had some male talents, male porn
Oh,
stars,
okay.
be called out
Mm-hmm.
for their behavior.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I said, have you ever ran into those type of individuals where
The
they might
only
be or an asshole on the
eh,
go ahead?
yeah, the only men that I worked in this industry are photographers.
Mm,
And I've
yeah,
never ever in my life encountered someone that was mean or trying to do something that he shouldn't. I always had professional people that
mm,
always treated everything with the most respect, and it never happened to me at work to
mm,
something like this. So I wouldn't know. I know it happens. I read a lot of things on Twitter. I know
mm.
that there are girls who end up killing themselves because they were harassed on sets and stuff like that, which is really really sad. But it never happened to me, so I don't know.
Yeah, because like I said, with her, so my smokers can understand, she's not gonna run into the male talent creep situation. Her situation is gonna
Mm.
be more of the photographer that wants to take pictures. Um, the producer that wants to do fetish videos and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
with you, when you get approached, what do you take into account? Because I know there's some that you said no to.
Well,
You know.
first of all, when producers approach you, they ask you what are your limits, and when you say I do this, 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 and I don't do this, 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 that's when you agree if you're gonna work with these people or not. If
Mhm.
they agree to your do's and don'ts, then you're fine. If you don't agree and you don't get to a common ground, then you don't shoot with the person that wants to shoot with you. It's not that hard to just say no to a shooting that you don't feel comfortable doing. But then again, I say this from my perspective. I don't know. Other girls might be going through other stuff, might need money desperately, so they agree on doing things that look shady and they end up being shady.
Mhm. Yeah, because I even listened to Roxanne Bill. She talked about how she established her stuff, and yeah, don't be twisted. The cam world got its dirty side too, goddamn.
Of course, for sure. But
Yeah.
it never happened to me. And in the studio that I work, uh, at one point for many years, we had guys working in the reception area, and there were never any of them trying to, I don't know, harass any of the girls. They always were very respectful. They were always our friends and nothing more. And that was always fine.
Well, it's because they respected the business, and when you respect the business, you respect the people in it. Yeah,
Probably, yes.
period. Because at the end of the day, y'all there to do a job, regardless of y'all
Exactly.
be nude or jumping titties or shoving dildos in your coochie. It you there
Exactly.
to do a job, period. And plus, also, y'all setup is like that of an actual 9 to 5 that a person would go to. So I think it kind of make a difference versus when we talking about a content exchange shoot where I talk to you, me and you talk back and forth, we meet up at a hotel or Airbnb, and we're
Mm-hmm.
doing actual shoot, period.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all actually clock in type situation. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's kind of like a different element than what the ladies deal with when it comes over here. Like they might go to a studio or what have you, but it's not ran to the level of how y'all houses are ran.
exactly. Yes. Yes. But like I said, I've just been lucky so far for nothing like this to happen. And if I stay and think about it, I was never alone in shootings. I was always with maybe other girls that were shooting, or um, I was never just. Actually, I was alone only once. It was just me and the Celian from
Mm-hmm.
xxcell.com.
Mm-hmm.
It was just we met in an Airbnb. Um, Before we even met, he asked me, "Am I allowed to touch your breasts and stuff like that?" And I said no because I don't feel comfortable with that. And he said it's fine. And we had such a great day, and we had so much fun filming. And we are friends till today, and we did this in 2016, I think. And we always talk even now because we remained friends, and he was so much fun. And so yeah, I just remember I was alone in a shooting, so still everything was fine.
My goodness, because it's just from talking to y'all, I just get a sense that the money, the big money, is in the camming, not necessarily in porn anyway. Because um, a lot of the strong cam girls that I see or what have you is actually from overseas. The ones,
Hmm.
what I'm saying. So, is it is it just the infrastructure of how they build it like that for it to be like that? Because it seems like they Europe puts more emphasis into the camming than their porn.
um Depends where you are, because in Hungary and the Czech Republic, the porn industry is bigger than the cam industry.
Okay.
So depending where, in what country in Europe you are, uh, things can be different. But Czech Republic and Hungary are very, very into
Yeah, 'cause I
the
be seeing
porn
videos of
industry.
Prague, and I was like, damn, okay.
A lot of producers from USA film in Prague or Hungary if they have European girls working for them,
So,
because it's easier, it's cheaper than to bring them to United States.
mhm. So is it because of the laws? Is it because of that, or is it because of the culture?
Well, I don't know, because in Romania, prostitution is illegal, so
Hmm.
automatically, filming porn is illegal as well. Like if you are in a studio, you are
Yeah.
not allowed to have couples doing cam together because that's considered prostitution.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So content exchange is not even legal. Meaning that if we shoot, we just exchange the content.
No, no. Anything that is, uh
Porn, I got you.
yeah, yeah,
I got you.
it's
Anything,
it's considered illegal.
mm.
Yeah.
So okay, but
But in
it's cool to
in
cam though.
yes,
But webcamming is cool. All right.
yes, it
I,
is, it's extremely legal because, like, I have a work contract that, on my work contract, it says that I am a cam girl. Like, there is exactly in the work for enforcement, it says cam girl is a workplace, it's a job.
hello. My name is Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Your wonderful host for STO, which means Smoke This Over, the Smokers Lounge. That's right, where I chop it up with the best in this industry. We give you that real smoke. But let me give you some real smoke for you podcasters. You want to start your podcast career? Spotify for podcasters is the perfect place for you to start. First of all, it's free to join. Second, you can upload video to it. You can also do polls as well as question and answer segments for your podcast. And you can also make money off of ad revenue, or even set it up to where people can either tip you, or you can even have a subscription side of your podcast like that of Patreon, but only on Spotify for podcasters. So what you need to do is just go set up a profile and start recording today. And trust and believe, I've been with them for 3 years and I love them. I will never leave Spotify for podcasting. And the other great thing is you get your podcast distributed on all major outlets thanks to Spotify with podcasters. So, speaking about subscription side, y'all need to check out my subscription side of my podcast called the Premium Smoke Room. $4.99 a month, 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. The tits come out, and so does the real smoke about the adult film industry. $4.99 a month, video, and you can only watch it here on Spotify. So once again, for you podcasters, you really, really, really want to start a good career in podcasting, forget the other ones. Do it with Spotify for podcasters. Smoke that over.
This episode is brought to you by Pete's. Few things start your day better than a good coffee. That's why Pete's hand roasts their coffee from a specific selection of high-quality beans. And they don't just put those beans into anyone's hands. Pete's trains their roasters for 10,000 hours so they can master the roast that gives you the most. Pete's Coffee. Coffee for coffee people. Find Pete's online or at your local retailer.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to Sweetheart, right, she tells me something interesting that I didn't even know, that she didn't tell me the previous. That porn is illegal in Romania, but cam
Mm-hmm.
is very legal. Which I
Yes.
figured that because you say y'all pay taxes.
Yes. Oh, a lot of taxes. And our
See,
taxes are pretty big. We pay 47.5%
mhm.
of our
See, that
income.
explains why it's so spread out. It not just because the countries or what have you, but because the laws of what accepted and was not accepted
Exactly.
in each country. That is whoa.
It's considered that just a normal job. On your work contract, it says that, it's a code. It doesn't say it's you're a cam girl, but the code of the work, if you look for it online, it will say it's a cam girl.
And see, too, I think because y'all don't fuck on camera no way,
No.
so it's kind of like no different than being a stripper. You just virtual.
Exactly. Exactly. And stripping is not illegal here. We are an ex-communist country, so some things are hard to change.
That is interesting. Oh God, that buddy with laws, people, the
Yeah,
laws.
yeah,
That
yeah.
see that's why I be telling people it's like that's why I like talking to people overseas because it gives you a perspective of how
Mm-hmm.
their things is.
Yeah.
Period. Because technically, porn is legal in 2 states, but they don't enforce shit. Period.
Mm.
Or what have you. But I'm like, even to the point you can't even do content trading in goddamn Romania. Hell no, you can't even say we just traded videos. That's still prostitution, buddy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Go to jail. Straight to jail. Oh my
I
god.
was reading some tweets from a girl that I follow, and she only does OnlyFans. She's not a cam girl, but she's doing OnlyFans to another level. Like she's been doing it for 3 years, and I
Yeah.
think she made over $2 million on it already. Um, and she was saying she just gave an advice, and some people picked on her, but the advice was good, and I never thought about it, but it's true. She said for who she's from England.
Okay.
She said for any content creator that wants to go to United States and film and do content with other content creators, be very aware that if you do that, you need a working permit to go to USA, because if they catch you doing it, it's considered work, and it's considered you're working illegal in United States.
Yes. Yes.
But a lot of American models kind of bashed her that, oh, that's not true, and stuff like that. And it kind of makes sense what she said, because it is work what you're doing. And if you don't have a work permit, and for some reason somebody is like, oh, what are those girls doing? Let's call police, you
Yeah.
know, then it could be considered you are working without a working permit in United States.
No, actually, it see the problem is that people, okay, because things are not enforced as much or at all.
Mm,
Um, that's why they're able to get away with it, and that's why a lot of females probably think that that's not true. No, it's very
yeah.
much true because
Well,
because think about it. You got to have a work visa to come over here to do work to actually have a job. The Mexicans, if they illegal, goddamn, if ICE come to that job site, goddamn, they run like the cockroaches with the lights come on because they're not legal over here.
I know,
And
but
yeah, that does make sense. It's just because it's porn and ladies, because like for example, like some places they'll ask you why you over here,
I
business or
think she was
pleasure.
referring just to European models that want to
Yeah,
travel to USA. So
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about even to if for USA. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you go over to let's say London, I've
Mm-hmm.
heard stories where
Exactly. I think it's this is the same thing the other way around. Like if
yeah,
any
yeah,
content creators fly from USA to England, Germany,
yeah,
anywhere else I think they need a working contract. I don't know.
yeah. For them to make money or to work or to get paid, yeah. But it's just like I said, because they're porn stars, they can sit here and say vacation or what have you.
Mm.
And I even heard when you came to England, you also got to say, well, who you here to see? You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. I got asked that question when I was once in UK. I was leaving UK in 2015, I think, and they were like, "So, who did you?" I showed my ID card, because we travel with ID cards through Europe, not with passport.
Mhm.
And the woman was like, "So, who did you visit?" I'm like, "Excuse me." She's like, "Who did you visit?" I'm like, why? Like, why are you asking me that? You're not allowed to ask me that.
Yeah,
It's
see,
none of your business who I visited,
no,
because it wasn't like
mhm.
they are not. When you in European Union, it's kind of easy to travel just like that, you know. And for her to ask me who did you visit, it's just because I was Romanian and I was just leaving England, and probably they thought I was stealing and stuff like that. And I was like, it's not none of your business who I visited. It really is not. I took my ID card and I left.
See that, but that's why I tell people it's even though people are jumping on OnlyFans, they love OnlyFans, the porn's become a little bit more normalized. It's
Mm,
it's still it's normalized. It's becoming more normalized to watch, not to be in,
yes.
because we still can't move freely as others really can, but so much, period.
Mm.
Um, because it's to the point like over here, I'm seeing that certain states are banning porn. I was like, really? Hell, one state banned TikTok.
Oh wow, are you serious?
Yeah, it's banned TikTok, Montana.
Wow.
Period. So yeah, so it's kind of like, and then of course the AI shit. I don't have
Oh
conversations.
God, that is just terrible. The AI thing is, it's not. I don't know. I think people did not see Terminator 1, 2, 3.
No,
Like
I'm
nobody saw those movies. Didn't you see how things can end up?
I it, I'm just gonna say this. I said this. Our culture is gonna become more lazy, more violent. That's what's gonna happen. More lazy, more violent.
I think
Because
everybody in the world is gonna become more lazy and more violent.
yeah, pretty much. Because see, with the AI, and this goes to anybody. Ladies gonna have to start trademarking their image. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
because it's funny as fuck. It was just announced today. This artist, well, this big time producer, but from over here named Timberland, he's looking to start an app where you can take the voices of dead superstars and you can make songs with them. With like I got a song and I'm featuring, let's say, Freddie Mercury on the hook type situation.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
And
So
not offer any kind of recognition to the actual artist.
yeah, which
Oh,
means
that's
that,
fucked up.
so I looked at it in porn. Because you think about all these companies who have like the paperwork, and in that paperwork it says that they have the right to use your image.
No, they have the right to use the videos you film for them, not your whole image. Like
Yeah.
they're not allowed to use AI and create new videos with you because that's not what you sign. You
But
sign a
see,
release form
but
for the videos that you filmed.
no, well, over here, well, I don't know how it is with y'all, but over here we had a 2257 mile release form. The mile release form, which is a different document from the 2257, states it's the one that any photographer that does TFP, in this regards whether she's gonna be nude or not, they have to sign. That basically he has the right to use the image for promotion or what have you,
Mm-hmm.
period.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so because of content trade, because of the way that these paperwork is made up, these companies over here could actually use the image to make AI generated shit,
I see.
because it states that I can use your image. So
Yeah, I
you feel
didn't
me?
know like what we've signed here, even for Score or for anyone, is the fact that we give the right to them to use the videos we filmed, not our image, but the
Yeah,
video that we are in.
yeah. So it's kind of like now ladies gonna have to really pay attention to paperwork, because now because it like this, if they're willing to do the AI with songs, and this is with artists that's dead, I didn't heard shit with artists that's out now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious to see how this gonna contract the porn, because one, I already know they're gonna do AI porn, as in AI generated porn.
For
And
sure, they will end up doing that
yeah,
too.
and I know that's gonna pop off because we any trend gets hot. It is what it is.
Yeah,
But my concern is if they start trying to use the image of the actual talent. That's my concern.
that is a problem.
That's my concern, because
But
if go ahead.
it's yeah, it is a problem.
So shoot. So
Is
because
it is it isn't it the same thing as what the writers in Hollywood are doing now? Strike
yes, yes,
because of the AI? Yeah.
yes.
And good
Because
for them. Good for them for sticking up to their, jobs and going against all this bullshit.
yeah, because see, the reason why, because We already had Joe Rogan. He did an AI podcast. They did an AI podcast with Joe Rogan, where have you. Sound like Joe Rogan to the T. You
That's
got
crazy.
this Chat GPT where they can it's an AI that automatically do your texting for you.
Mm,
Period. We already had one of the guys that developed the shit gave a warning, said that motherfucker is developing too fast. Y'all need to.
mm,
I'm saying, but that's what I mean. It's kind of like the next step is when you now doing AI images because we already got AI influencers. You got all this bullshit that's coming up. So that's why I
it's
said
too much.
because the other thing with people saying, because I was talking to a guy from Dark Tech, he uses AI in his filming, and we both said it. He said no, it's here. They just ain't came out yet because the whole thing they're talking about is a program. Y'all got to go back and listen to the Dark Tech episode. He really breaks
Mm-hmm.
it down. I can't
Mm-hmm.
begin to break it down like he did.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
basically, in layman terms, somebody just got to do the program to where it generates it. And
Yeah.
then at that when it happens. That's why I said, and then of course, if the technology becomes cheaper and to available to everybody to do it, that's when it really
Yeah.
gets so crazy.
Yeah.
Period. That's why I said, no, it might be a good idea for ladies to look into trademarking your image.
Mm-hmm.
But just in case,
Yeah.
period. Cause
It's
shit.
not a bad idea actually because I never thought of it like this. But yeah, you're right. It's like an eye opening right now because I never ever thought that wait, they can do this, but they could. You're right, they could.
Because even if you take them to court, the proof is where they got the image from. If they got an image from even a video, well, hypothetically speaking, y'all got a little bit more way of winning that case because the way you said y'all contract was set up.
Yeah, our
But
contract is signed for the videos that we film for them,
yeah,
not for them to
the,
use our
the
whole
image,
image the
image.
any way they want. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the difference. But like I said, with the way that the stuff is over here with the porn,
Mm-hmm.
which they probably had to structure y'all contract differently based off of y'all laws, probably the laws
Exactly.
that it was filmed.
Exactly.
So
Based on European laws, yes.
people,
Exactly.
we're teaching y'all some shit today. We're teaching y'all some shit today. Educating you. You know what I'm saying? They had to
Mm.
structure that contract differently because our contract is based off of U.S. based somewhat law because the 2257 is an actual government form
Mm-hmm.
throughout the United States.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying, yeah, because at the end of the day, um, it to me it opens the door to them to use the image to where they get
Yes.
there and make 10 scenes of this talent and don't pay the time to dime.
Yes.
Period. And plus they
Mm.
just that dirty that they would do that shit. People, you want to know what
Mm-hmm.
it's called? Make the most, spend the least. That's how the United States always been built on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you are really making me think now.
She go look. She gonna be looking at it. Let me see if I can trademark this booty.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, hell, you have females who have insurance policies on their ass and their legs. So
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be possible that you can trademark your image.
I think so. I don't know. I actually have to look up this. I'll look it up. Now you made me curious. I
Yeah,
guess it's like any other entertainer. It doesn't have like if you're a singer, you're an actor, it should be possible, isn't it?
yeah. Because see, the thing about it is that in all intents and purposes, y'all are you you may not believe it. You technically are a celebrity. Period.
Mm.
I don't know how much you've been recognized on the streets of your home country.
It happened. It happened a few weeks ago for the first time in 10 years.
Oh my God, you got to tell me about it. Where happened?
Well, it's the pet shop that I always buy food for my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys is been there for 3 years, one of the people that work in the pet shop, I went in and he was like, I was with two of my girlfriends and I was telling him what I want to buy and I need this, and this. And then he was like, you are very pretty and you look like someone I know. And I was like, really? paying attention to what I'm buying for my dog? And I was like, yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe I have a common face. And he's like, no, no, but you really look like someone I know. And next to me was my best friend since childhood. And she was already kind of giggling because she realized what he wanted to say, but I didn't. I kept
Yeah,
saying, like, I have a common
yeah.
face. And at one point, he turns to me and he says, you look like Mia. And I just smiled and I grabbed my bag and I just said, thank you so much. Bye. And my friend was just laughing so hard. I was like, what the hell was that? I,
I,
I, it was the first time that actually somebody said it to my face. I know you're her, like you look like her or you are her.
mm,
And I was like, wow. Because I never knew how I would react. I never knew that I don't know, I didn't know if I'll be scared or whatever, but I just said, thank you. I smiled. I grabbed my bag of food and treats for my dog and I was like, see ya. And then next week I went back because I needed some more stuff for my dog and he was all smiley and giggly and I was like, okay, thank you, bye.
oh my God. But see, I know that really like kind of, blew your mind because it let you know how much it's like this. Like with me, you always wonder how much is my stuff and being seen, being reached out to,
Mm-hmm.
is people paying attention. And it feels good to get that indicator that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're getting known, you're being seen. You
I don't
know,
know,
it's
but he was very respectful. He
yeah.
wasn't, he was nice altogether.
Yeah,
He
nah,
wasn't.
he probably didn't want you to cuss his ass out.
I don't know, but my two friends were laughing and they were like, next time come with a picture and sign it for him. I'm like, fuck off, you.
I mean, hell, it's like, hey, it's a legal trade to be a cam girl, so why not take advantage of the celebrityism?
I was just, like many years ago, I had a guy on camera. He was from Romania, but from another city. And he was like, I would like to buy your panties. And I was like, sure, just tell me where to send them and I will. And he's like, no, 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 I will be in Bucharest this weekend. And I was like, okay, so. And he's like, but can we meet? I'm like, sure, fine. I put the panties in a little envelope. I met him in a mall. We
Mhm.
said hi. We took a picture. He gave me the money. I gave him the panties and we left.
Yeah, it's it because y'all are celebrities. They're gonna want to meet y'all at some point. That's why I
I,
was just sitting thinking it would be scary and crazy the reaction that your ass would get if you ever made it to the United States to a convention and you had a
wow.
booth. Oh my God,
I
that big.
think I would. I think my mom would be extremely blown away.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't think I could. I don't think I could face something like that because I do not see myself as a public person. I don't see myself as a anything. I just see myself as just this girl who is on cam. And to be in a place where people would recognize you like that and maybe want to take a picture or something, I think I would be really extremely blown away. And I'm an extremely shy person, so I wouldn't know how to react for sure.
Oh my goodness. I just know because even with me, it's like I love fan interaction with the podcast because it tells me that it's being listened. I don't care if it's good or bad. They can sit and tell me my shit is garbage. Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, you listened. You actually listened.
Yeah,
You actually listened. I mean, but no, but like I said, it doesn't surprise me on that. That's why I was like, even to me, like I said, if she ever, you and Roxanne, if y'all ever made it to the United States, man,
I would
and
love to.
oh
To be honest, I would
God,
love to be at one of those Miami XBs.
mm,
I think
there it
those
is.
always look so lit and so fun to
Yeah,
be in.
yeah, that I
So,
heard it was wide open this year and
but
everything.
it's really hard to get a visa for you guys because, like they ask for papers from work. They
Mm,
ask where they do this interview that is like about an hour, and they ask you so many things that you cannot lie. because if you lie, these people are so well trained in the United States embassy that they will know when you lie like
Yeah.
100%. I have a girl who is a pro dominatrix, and she tried to get her visa for USA, and when they ask her what she does for a living, she kind of just dodged the answer. And
Mm.
guess what? She did not get the visa, and she's flagged now. Then she cannot try again in 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, we don't play. We don't play over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
We
no,
don't play
it's,
over
I
here
think,
now.
you know what? It's you guys' right to have certain rules who can come and not come into your country, which is a good thing. But this is what I mean. I mean, when you go there, you really need to be 100% honest with these people. Like my boss, the girl who owns the studio, has a US visa for 10 years. But when she went there and they asked her what you do and what's your business, she said, "This is my business. I have a video chat studio. I have this." So they were all fascinated and kept asking her about how things work. And so, yeah, you cannot lie to these people that take the interview. They are
No,
really well
because
trained.
see, because the trade that we in, the first thing they looking at it is sex trafficking
Mm-hmm.
and bullshit
Mm-hmm.
and drugs and
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, ever since 9/11, it ain't been the same.
I know. I know. Like my brother traveled in USA because he had visa like as well for 10 years. My brother traveled before 9/11, and then he traveled after 9/11, and he said things were totally different.
Yeah, yes it is.
He said the security in airports is so much stronger and higher, and like it's totally different than how it was.
I would tell you, it used to be the time I wear tennis shoes to the airport. I'm wearing
Mm.
straight flip flops. Straight
But
flip flops.
they make you take your shoes off, no?
Yes, they do.
Hmm. It happened to me in 2019 for the first time, although I've been traveling through the airports for a couple of times. It happened in 2019 that the thingy beeped, and the woman came really strong like this towards me, and she started, doing the pet down, and she started grabbing the wire of my bra, and she was just pulling on it. I was like, "That's my bra." And she's like, "I know." Well, then why are you pulling on it like that? Like, do you want to take it off? Like, you want to wear it as a hat? Like, I don't get it. And
She
she's like,
saw
"I
the
have to
keys.
do it."
Had a couple of keys in your bra. That's why.
Yes, because, you know, among these big boobs, I have space to put God knows what in there. And she kept pulling on my bra, and I kept saying, like, "It's the wire for my bra." And she was like, "I know." Well, then stop pulling on it. Do you want my boobs to just fly out of here? Like, I don't get it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
they
was the
they
first time it ever happened, and I was traveling alone as well, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Yeah. Oh well.
yeah, it's been a while since I've been on a plane. The most I've traveled has been a train or what have you. But
I traveled last year. Yes, last year in October, I traveled with train from Romania to Hungary,
mm,
and it was like a 16-hour train ride.
good night.
But it was fun because I was with two friends. We took the thingy that has beds, and
Mm.
we actually made a fun slumber party with it.
Oh my goodness, that's. I mean, if I couldn't do no train cross country now unless
With
no, it's
and
gonna be a plane on that one. That if I ever had to go to Vegas or the West Coast, it would be a fucking plane. Cause ain't
mm.
way in here I'm gonna sit on a train for that damn long. Hell no.
To be honest, I always wanted to go with train from Romania to Hungary, and when I got the chance, because we went to a concert in Hungary, I told my friends, like, "Please, please, please, just do this for me. Let's go with the train." And they were like, "Fine, let's go with the train."
But
But it
shit,
was fun. We had champagne and we had all sorts
yeah,
of.
yeah. See, y'all had some some stuff to help
Mm,
fun. Yeah. Oh,
it
trust
was
me,
fun.
I'm not much of a drinker, but I will be sipping on that trip.
Of course. I'm not much of a drinker, but champagne is fine.
Oh yeah, champagne, shit, no shit. I give me a shot of whiskey, I'll be good.
That's
So we
right.
done came to the end of another great international episode of the Smokers Lounge, people, and she will be back one day. I will get her on camera one day,
One day when I'll have makeup on.
most definitely. But until then, and also don't forget, people, subscribe to the Premium Smoke Room. That's right. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. $4.99 a month. What you get in the premium smoke room, let me tell you, it gets more wilder, it gets more candid, it gets more off the chain, it gets more unpredictable. A titty might pop out. A female might show off her oral skills by using a popsicle or some type of fruit. But the main thing is that the conversation gets very real, very honest, and very candid because it is the safe space for our industry. So, once again, the best smoke is always premium smoke. Now, with that being said, Miss Mia, tell everybody where they can spend money on you and see you.
Well, it's easy just to look for me on Twitter. It's Sweet Harmia 29, and from there they can find everything they want. OnlyFans, many vids, blogs, campsites, everything.
Yeah, most definitely. So there you go. And she will be back, people, in some point. This piece when I can catch her when she's not too busy and
Thank
everything.
you for having me.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. I told you you a smoke buddy. I'm gonna try to get Roxanne back on here if I can ever catch her. I'll be y'all some busy women, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, people, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke is over. Say goodbye to the smokers, sweetheart.
Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.